Hello lovelies, welcome back. My name is Love the Makeup Artist, and today I forgot to film an intro. I totally forgot I was going to film an intro with like the finished look, but I didn't. So today we're going to be going into the Morphe x Nyane Fierce Fairytale palette, and right now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil. But without further ado, let's hop on in. And just a little short note, thank you all for being here. We are at 21 and counting. Woo woo, let's keep going. Alrighty, let's get to the makeup. But yeah, if you guys haven't used the Anastasia Beverly Hills, like the ABH Brow Wiz pencil, you're sleeping. You're sleeping on this product. Had a malfunction with some MAC earlier. Painterly is too orange for my skin, guys. It's too orange! I had to wash it off. I look like an Oompa Loompa behind my eyes. But anyways, we're gonna quickly, like I know I'm gonna be using orange today, but that's fine. It's fine. For one of the concealers we're gonna be using today is the Tarte Radiant Shape Tape. I have a love-hate thing for this because like it's the right shade, but it's a little too sheer, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. I'm gonna blend this out with a brush. MAC did a number on us. Also, yeah, as you can see, it's like pretty sheer on my eye, but that's okay. We're just using it as like an eyeshadow base for this look. Because if I can get over it for like using it as an eyeshadow base, I'm probably going to use it more often. Before I start, I'm going to take a quick sippy of the coffee. Today's is No Name Brands Little Coffee Pods. Okay guys, that's been keeping me alive. I wake up at 5 a.m. We're going to go in with a Morphe M456 brush. No, this video is not sponsored by Morphe. Though if Morphe wants to chat, I'll leave my business email down. I would love to be PR'd with them. But anyways, we're gonna go into the shade Silence. Tapping out the excess because we know how Morphe be. We're just going to give ourselves a little bit of a blendable base, okay? This will kind of also like set the concealer. So yeah, see the color that this is? That would have been the same color as the MAC Painterly, which is what I almost had on as a base. And that's not what I wanted. So I went ahead and repeated the same step onto this eye. And now we're gonna go into a color, I don't know the pronunciation for it. Gyoza? I don't know. Anyways, it is a nice little light canary yellow, kind of light lemony yellow. I don't know. Blend it into that crease. Once we have that crazy shade of yellow on, it's not really that crazy on both sides, but we're gonna go into M and Jen. It's a pumpkin orange kind of color, nice bright look at me kind of color. And we're just going to blend that in the corners, keeping it nice and soft and focused. Time to go ahead and use the Juice BB Girl, which is kind of, it looks like a matte from far away, but up close it's got a little bit of a shimmer, and we're just gonna dip right in with that M456 brush again. Okay, see how bright and pigmented she is? I don't want to mess this up, so I'm gonna grab a little mirror. And we're just gonna deepen that already kind of deepened corner, and same thing with the front corner as well. may help to look at your mirror from a top angle just to get the right surface to play with on your eye. See how it gives you a little bit of a more definition? I mean, I could have probably did the darker first. I've seen that before online, but I also find it looks a little bit better if you blend on top. Now that we have that down, we're going to blend it out once again. This is a ColourPop E2 brush. I don't think I mentioned it before. Once you like how this looks, we're going to go back in with this fluffy brush. We're going to go into Boo and Bee. It's that bright yellow shade in the front of the yellows, and we're just going to tap that more towards the center of the eye, balanced center to this halo. So that's Boo and Bee. Liking how she's building up. I'm liking it a lot. Now I wanted to use actually the shimmer that's inside of this palette just because I want to play around with like the little color story of the yellows. The shade Shapeshifter is like a nice like gold shimmer, so we're going in with a clean finger. Ooh, she's like a nice like royal Egyptian gold. Okay, we're going to just tap it in the center that we have created. I like to flare up a little bit higher than the rest of the eyeshadow just to give it extra emphasis. Grabbing the E2 brush with the little bit of yellow from Boo and Bee, we're going to tap out and just marry the shimmer to the rest of the eyes. Look. Oh, that's really pretty. Very nice, very nice. Alrighty. So I'm going to quickly apply some liner and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Now I have the lashes on. We are going to take that E2 brush that has like the yellow on it. We're just going to kind of pull it underneath that like back corner, but don't worry if it's not pretty because we are still going to be going in with a lot of base products today because I just feel like underpainting the shit out of my face. So the first product I am going to be using today to do my face is my primer. So this one is from Pure Cosmetics. Okay, I should know the name of this. I've been tried and true using this for years. If you've ever been my makeup client, you know I use this primer all the time. It's even one that I used when I was doing makeup in Shoppers. Anywho, she is a 4-in-1 coconut water, aloe, like energizing, just hydrating, just probiotics, silicone free. She's like all kinds of things, correcting primer. So I find that it balances where you're dry. It's just smells good, smells like candy. And even though this video is not sponsored, I do have affiliate links for Pure Cosmetics down below. They recently accepted me. And yeah, we're just gonna apply that all over the face, give us a nice hydrated boost to the skin. So lots of my face products today are actually iconic, like iconic London, okay? But it's just things I've collected through BoxyCharm. These are not affiliated. I don't have an affiliate code yet. I really want to get stuff. I want to be like that person that can give you guys all the good deals. Anyways, so using a Morphe E4 brush, we are going to actually dip into the iconic Conceal and Sculpt palette. Is that what it's called? Multi-sculpting palette. You know, there's so many brands that have different sculpting palettes. It's hard to keep track of them these days. But we're going to use, so they've got like 6 shades. Of the darker range, we're going to use the middle color. And we're just going to sculpt our face with it, okay? I like these products, like the iconic cream products at least so far. They're pretty decent like for blendability, as I just struggled a bit. But I like that they can actually really warm up your appearance, and they do have a very vast range inside this palette. Like, I like that it's got a really light color for me personally, and then there's other shades that also work for the more darker complexion. So I'm just gonna buff that in as best as I can. It's okay if it's a little bit messy. We're gonna still go in with foundation afterwards. I also just want to use up some of my products because I actually have 2 of these palettes. The next product we're going in with is the Ofra Cosmetics Cheek and Lip Cream in Devoted. It's kind of more on the orange kind of corally side. I love their cream blushes. I'm going to be using a Luxie 514 blush brush, okay, and we're just going to gather a bunch of that product. It's going to make a mess in my pan, but I'll clean it up later. And we're just going to dapple that onto the cheeks and across the nose. Alrighty, now that we look blushy, ooh, very coral, I am going to take the Luxie, oh my god, I've got a lot of Luxie brushes, Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. We're gonna dip back into another iconic product. I didn't realize this one was a cream product until like just recently. I was gonna use it on powder and then I was like, oh no, it's cream. So we're gonna use it as a cream highlighter. So we got 3 colors to choose from. I'm probably gonna go in with this bronzy shade, so we're just gonna fill up our brush with that one. Might also take a little bit of the yellow one, but we'll come back for that guy. And we're just going to brush that onto the cheeks. Onto the nose. Now taking the same brush, we're going to dip into the yellowy shade. Does it even have names for them? Nope. And we're going to actually tap that onto the higher points, but not all of them. Most of them though. It's time to dip into the foundation. So today's foundation, we are using Revolution Conceal and Define. This is their shade F3. For once, I'm not the lightest in a range. Not gonna lie, my bottle is a little bit older. I'm not against using older products if they're still okay for me. But this one I really like because it's got a doe foot and it's cost effective, okay? And we're just gonna chisel out that jaw. Okay, a little arrow point on the chin, right on the apples of my cheek, just because I like to blend it in so then the cheek kind of matches my skin a bit more than the Oompa Loompa that we produced, okay? So now using this is the Morphe, what the hell? Okay, my brush just fell apart on camera. Love that for us. Morphe M439 brush. I recommend not washing it more than like 50 times. Like, I don't know how many times I've washed this one. I don't even wash it in hot water. But anyways, I'm gonna push it on real good. Even like the paint's like cracking, good lord. Anyways, so we're gonna buff in our face here with this M439 brush. Okay. I like it just because of the densely packed bristles. Okay, now that we're kind of blended in, but not fully, I'm going to take this LaRouche LR316 Duo Fiber brush, and we're gonna just kind of dipple or dab into that and kind of further blend it into the cheek products that we used earlier. I'm also gonna swirl because I do that. Say dab and then I mean swirl. Alrighty. So one problem you may notice is we still have crazy bags under the eyes. Okay. We're gonna use the Radiant Concealer from before, the Tarte 8B Porcelain, okay? I'm not really the biggest fan of the Radiant line from them, just because it's not as, I guess, shape tapey as I'm accustomed to. Give myself a little bit of highlight there. Alrighty. Now, using the smaller version of that M439 brush, we're going to use the M173 brush, okay? This is also a little buffer. This one's more meant for the concealer zones. We're going to blend this in. I don't know why it's burning in one spot on my face, like over here, but we're just gonna go with it. Honestly, it was burning the last time I was applying this one too, so I'm like, maybe it's the product. Now that that looks crazy, we're gonna take the blush brush from earlier and we're just gonna kind of like mirror the colors up at the top here, just because that's like kind of like the middle shade of all the colors. I don't know why, like this concealer is like, boom, look at her bags, and it's like, oh god. Anyways, we're gonna take that Duo Fiber from LaRouche and we're gonna kind of stipple it in underneath the eye here. Totally just poke myself in the eye, but we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. So, now that we've got this cream base done, we're going to go ahead and use this Morphe E48 brush. She's clean, and we're going to dip into the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills Translucent Setting Powder. Honestly, at this point, ABH, you guys should be sponsoring me. I have your Norvina palettes. Anyways, we're going to set the under eye and pretty much everywhere else that we don't want to set with color. Now, if your eyebrows are messed up, this is the point where you can give them a little brush-a-poo and they should be set for the rest of the day, okay? Now for the final stages of the look. We're going to be using the Liss. This is the No Limits bronzer in the shade Motivate. It's the light shade. And we're going to just kind of fill in where we put the bronzer kind of darker shade from Iconic earlier, okay? This will kind of set that in place. give us this nice little forehead glow like we actually step outside. I don't actually go outside. It's too cold right now, boys. It is minus 50 degrees centigrade. That is Celsius, okay? That is cold. Anyways, we're gonna go into NARS Orgasm Blush, okay? We are using the Firma 102. This is a blush brush. One of the blush brushes. And we're just gonna dip into that pink shimmery shade, and we're just going to dip it and place it all over our cheekbone, okay? Across the nose a little bit, because why not? Using a Farrah Pressed Powder 620F brush, we are going to roll it into the Pure Afterglow highlighter. I'll link this guy down below. It will be an affiliate link, so I can make some commission off that, guys. It really helps me make more videos for you. But that being said, it doesn't really affect the price or change any of that other than getting you a good value deal, because look at that glow. Hi, hello. Let's place it on the nose. Using the EVIO Beauty Lip-spo liner in the shade Val. This is a BoxyCharm / IPSY exclusive. I'm gonna quickly line my lips, okay? And then we're gonna do some lips, alrighty? Gonna just spread that in with my finger. You could use a brush if you want to, but don't feel obligated, okay? And then the next product I'm gonna go in with for my lips is the Ciate London. This is the Lychee and Acai Burst Conditioning Lip Oil, okay? This is the first time I'm using this one, so. Oh, she real juicy. Alrighty, lovelies, so this is the final look. Let me know in the comments down below how you like this look, if you liked seeing these colors. Alrighty, I like how this turned out. I like doing halo eyes once in a while, you know? I really like to branch out. If there's anything you guys want to see, feel free to DM me, email me. I'm here to listen. I'm here to create. Like, I want to do this for you guys, okay? Anyways, if you've listened to me ramble on this far, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, give it a like, maybe subscribe, because I love to have a community, guys. I love to show you all my makeup, share with you. I want to share, okay? 2024 is me building and sharing with all of y'all. Alrighty? So anyways, love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye! Now taking that E2 brush, wherever I put it, I think it's between my legs. I had to wash it off. I look like an Oompa Loompa behind my eyes. But anyways, we're gonna quickly, like, I know I'm gonna be using orange today, but that's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. Anywho, I am going to be using, oh my god. Anywho, okay, this is the Morphe. It's gonna bug me. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this on my lap because she's there. Do I know the colors though? No.